Alright guys, another seed experience. I want to get off my chest before I forget it. This happened. I haven't made a video for this experience yet. It has to do with ETs. Awesome experience. Long time ago. It's not directly related to seeds, your inner light, but it's combined. So anyway, it was gotta be 25-30 years ago. I'm living in Woodsley. Oh no, that was my last video. I'm living in Windsor. I work at a second cup coffee shop from 4 o'clock to midnight, midnight, 11. This is before the casino came to Windsor, which ruined the city, as far as I'm concerned. It used to be a nicer town before the casino came. Anyway, I'm working one night, all by myself. I think I was by myself. I was with James or Aaron, I don't know. We were both working. But I was working, you go daydreaming when there's no customers. So at around 9:30, 10, and I'm done. I start cleaning at 11. Get out of there by 12, roughly. So I'm working. Place is empty, more or less. And all of a sudden, I just get this feeling over me, just a little tiny. Go down to the river and look at the sky, relax, have a coffee and relax before you go home. And that's what the feeling was saying to me. I'm like, yeah, that sounds cool, well, I'll do that. So as the night progressed, I keep getting the feeling, go down to the river. Because I used to go down to the river at night, just and look in the sky at stars in Detroit and look for skunks and rats and whatever was running around and just relax, after work, wind down, sort of thing. I was living on Vera Street, by the way, just for a time frame. As I'm working, more and more, as time goes by, I get this feeling. Go down to the river and look at the stars. That's what the whole feeling is saying. Finally, at around 11 o'clock, the feeling is so intense. It's blowing me away. My whole body is screaming, go down the river and look at the stars. Just bam, bam, just blowing me away. There's nothing else I could think about. And it got so bad, I stopped and said, okay. And I yelled at myself in my heart. I yelled both at myself and my heart. It was, I'm going down to the river and I'm looking at the fucking stars, okay? Would you calm the fuck down? And that feeling went away a little bit. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, what the fuck is going on here? Right? I'm not like I am now. I was unlearned. I was unlearned at this time, but I was learned. I'm not totally stupid. And I'm cleaning up, thinking, what the fuck is going on? What am I possessed? But I realized my soul was talking. I said, oh, but it was so powerful to get into my head. It was driving me nuts. And I said, finally, ding, all right, I talked to myself. I yelled at myself. Going out. I got done cleaning, grabbed a coffee, and just there's a knock on the door. Boom, 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 boom. And my buddy shows up. He's I forgot his name. Richard. His name's Richard. He shows up. And he says, hey man, let's go to the bar and have a beer. I'm like, no man, I have to go to the river. I have to go to the river. He's like, where are you? Come on. I'm like walking down the sidewalk to university. I'm like, dude, I gotta go to the river. I gotta go to the river. Look at the fucking stars. And he's like, Fuck the fucking stars. And I'm like, oh man. So I think the bar was called Eclectic Bar. And so we went there. I had a quesadilla and a bottle of beer. I don't even know what kind it was. Anyway, as I'm sitting there, I'm ordering my food and all that. And I get my beer. And we're sitting at the table. He goes, good. I said, I'm going to go out for a smoke. So I got my food's coming, my beer. I went outside and had a smoke. And I'm looking at the sky like I'm supposed to be doing down the river. And I'm like, and all of a sudden, as I turned to walk back in the store, or in the bar, I walked back in the bar. As soon as I turned or grabbed the door, boom, guilt. I felt fucking guilty. Real guilty. I mean, it was depressing me. And I came back and I was sitting at the table and the guilt was just whoa, 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 off me. And I'm like, what the hell? My buddy goes, what's wrong with you, man? And he goes, I feel guilty. And then he goes, why? And I go, because I didn't go to the river and look at the stars. And he's going, I think you're losing your fucking mind. I'm going, well, you're my buddy, so shut the fuck up and listen to me. This is my shit. And he goes, I shouldn't be here. For some fucking reason, I shouldn't be here. And I feel guilty. I'm like, I'm trying to describe it to myself. And I go, I feel like I let someone down. Really, really bad. Really bad. I let someone down. And that was fucking guilt. I couldn't figure it out. Then I went home, 2 hours later, went home to beer. Next day, I'm working again, same routine. I don't know, it's routine, you know, your slave job. Anyway, I get home. It's the best job I ever had, by the way. I get to work, 10 o'clock. Totally forgot about the night before. Totally forgot about it. All day. Forgot about the day before. It was a guilt trip and go down to the river. Totally forgot about it. I'm working. Go down to the river and look at the stars. I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm working, so I can't pay attention to my heart, myself, too much. As time went on, go down the river and look at the stars. I'm like, fuck, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And then by the time 11 o'clock, for fucking 2 hours, all it did was get worse and worse and worse and worse. Go down the river and look at the stars. I think it was, I don't know. I don't know what day it was. So, 11 o'clock came, down the river. I'm like, dude, okay, no bar. I felt the guilt from yesterday. I got it. The story is clear. Go down. I said, I'm going to go to the fucking river and I'm going to look at the fucking stars, alright? And I know what fucking tree I'm leaning against to do it. So I'll go. It never went away. I would bust my ass to get out of that store and fulfill my fucking dream. Whatever the hell was going on. I did not, and I remember that guilt. I didn't feel it. But I remember what I felt, and I wasn't going through it again tonight. The city downtown was dead. There was barely nobody downtown. I get done, 11:30, going on 12, walk to the river, and I go, see, there's the tree. I'm gonna sit by the tree where I predetermined in my future probability of sitting by the tree, just so I won't get your fucking guilt, right? This is what I'm telling myself. And so I walk over to the tree, I sit down, put my coffee down, and I took my earbuds out because I had some tunes playing, and on a CD player. We didn't have MP4 or 3s or whatever the hell they are. I don't got one now, but I had a disc player. Anyway, that's how long it was supposed to go. I sit there and I go, alright, so what the hell am I doing here? What the fuck does all this mean? So I'm sitting there, and I can't even believe this shit. can't believe I'm listening to my inner voice, but you know, you gotta. I'm like, what? Look at the stars. Let's look at the stars. So I'm looking at the stars. I'm looking for satellites. And Detroit, proper downtown Detroit, the Renaissance Center is right across the river from me. I'm in fucking Dieppe Park at this tree, and there's a series of stars, bright at this time. And like I know the stars at this time in summer. There's one, there's two, there's three over here, right? No, there's two. There's two bright ones over top of the Renaissance Center, about a degree above them. Two bright ones. I'm looking, I'm going, that third star. Where the fuck did that come from? And I noticed it because I used to go there and look for satellites and shit going on in the sky just for something to do. And there was never that star, ever, there. I was there just last week. And I noticed that goddamn star was not there. And I'm looking at it, I'm looking at the star. I'm just leaning by the tree, go drinking my coffee, looking at the star. And I'm like, I don't remember seeing that above Detroit. I remember that one, And, hey, there's a satellite. I remember, I said, there's a satellite. And it slowly disappeared. And I went back to the stars. And I'm looking, well, there's three stars. There's a main one there, and there's one right there. What's the middle star? Where did that come? And it was bright. It was brighter than, it wasn't super bright, was it? It looked like another star, where there used to be two, now there's three. And I'm looking at it, and all of a sudden it twinkled. Like, and I'm like, and I looked at it, and it's twinkling. And then it got brighter and brighter, and it was twinkling, like, put a flashlight on a gyro, like that. And then, I don't know how to explain this, so bear with me. Then it twinkled, it got brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter until it got super bright. And it went wham and twinkled right in my fucking eye, like a laser hit me in the eye. Then the twinkling went into a point of light, like the star again. Then it turned red and flew away. And then a voice in my head said, we're going away for a while. It said, we're going away for a while. Oh no, before that happened, as the light hit, twinkled really bright in my eye, I like the laser. If it was a laser, I don't even know, because I had no outside perception. But it looked like a laser. And then I get this emotion, love and compassion from the ETs. And it fucking right into my soul. And tears just started running out of my eyes. And I'm sitting there, the red thing flew away, the red light flew away, and a voice in my head said, we're going to be gone for a while. That's a gift for you. And I just sat there and fucking cried. Sat there and cried. Now, it wasn't the inner light. The light was, my seeds were there all the time. It was more my soul. The reason why they showed me this gift, they call it this gift for you, downtown, right over top of the Renaissance Center. Fuck. I'm bawling my fucking eyes out, literally, just from the love that hit me. And I'm like, okay, trying to understand what just happened. I'm thinking about the go to the river, the guilt from yesterday. And now I know why I felt guilty, because they were going to do this to me yesterday, but they did it to me today. And it was a gift they wanted to show me, because, and I know what the gift is. The gift is because we fucked with you so much, I'm giving you this. But they weren't fucking with me. I'd be at home at Vera, or where I live at Vera, and I'd feel the ETs. They say go to the river. This is a year before. They say go to the river. So I get up at 3 o'clock, jump on my bike, go to the river, and I'd see a UFO. Just little tiny moving around, things like that. Then I'm like, holy shit, wow, wow, wow. Then 2 days later, I'm in Vera, go to the river. And I'm like, fucking right, man, I got cameras and everything. I got all packed up for a night at the river. 3 o'clock in the morning, down the river. Boom. Same spot, same fucking tree. Nothing. Then I get the feeling, go home. It's over. I go, nothing fucking happened. Why did you fucking call me out? I could be at home sleeping, for fuck's sake. I go home. 2 days later, go down the river. I go down the river, same goddamn thing. I'm all excited. I gotta go. I gotta see. Nothing. Same fucking event as last time. I'm getting discouraged. I'm getting pissed off. Third time, nothing happened. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing to me? But the first time, I saw the fucking UFO. Like a star moving around. Fucking jigsaw fucking wave. Nothing made sense of it. The fourth time, go to the river. I'm like, fuck you. I ain't fucking going. Go to the river. You're never going to know unless you go to the river. You're never going to know. And I could feel the ET. I could see him looking at me. Go to the river, go to the river, go to the river. Fuck off, fuck off. Finally, I'm like, fuck it, alright, I'll go to the river. Just fucking why not? I go to the river. And the fucking UFOs flying around. All I got is this piece of crap FTB thing. And I'm like, what the fuck are they doing to me? Finally, before I left to Vancouver, this was years before, a couple years before Vancouver, and that was 1990 I left. What they were doing to me, and that happened for fucking 2 or 3 years while I was at Vera. What they were doing to me was training me. They were training me. When I see the light, I'd be feeling the ETs with my seeds. I'd be feeling the ETs beaming me. I would see them. The next time I went down, I wouldn't see them, but I was feeling them. I could feel them in the sky, staring the fuck at me, beaming me, my seeds, like a laser. I could feel them, but I couldn't see shit. They weren't doing anything. And then I had to ride a fucking damn near half a kilometer to the goddamn river, 3 o'clock in the morning when they called me. And they did that for years. Over. Sometimes I got it, sometimes I didn't. But every time. Sometimes they showed me, and most of the times they didn't show me. What they were doing was training me. Now, Rich, you feel us, right? All the time. I'm like, yeah. I mean, just because you don't see anything doesn't mean we're not there. I go, got it. It took fucking 3 years and 3 years of that type of shit. They called me to go to the river. And they've been doing it since I was a little kid, but I didn't even know what the hell was going on when I was a kid. But now, I got it. Then they started showing me the ET spheres. I'm seeing a sphere fly around the city. And my friends see it. And I feel the ET, the sphere, will be here. But the ETs will be way over here in the sky. Because I can feel them from over there. But on the other side of the sky, I'm looking at the sphere. And he goes, now you know. What you're seeing is real or it ain't real. So if there's ever a war, a false flag war, like they predicted, what's her name, and Nazi idiot scientists said they're going to do a ET war with us. So if you see UFOs attacking your city or in a war, and you don't feel us, you don't feel, the ETs. And it ain't fucking real. It's real, but it ain't us. Because now you know. It took me a goddamn long time to learn that. Just to feel them. And all it was about, you feel us over here, and you're seeing the probe over here. You feel us over here, you're looking, but you don't feel nothing. It ain't going on. So all that was training me to, when I see something in the sky, like a fucking balloon, and I don't feel shit. So fuck it. It could be another race, but it ain't my guys. And that's what it all came down to for me. And they trained me for fucking years. Just like that. Seeing UFOs and not seeing them, but they were over there the whole time. So it's like they're in another, a personnel craft. On the eastern side, in the sky. I can feel it coming from the east. Feel them staring at me. But the fucking UFO is over here. So I never felt nothing. Well, I mean, from it. I'm looking to where they're feeling. I'm always looking here. But then I'll turn around and the fucking thing will be sitting in the sky over here. And the feeling's over here. So what the fuck does that mean? It means it's a probe. It's bullshit probe that does probe things. But we're over here, cloaked. Cloaked in the craft for another at a time, another reality. Who the hell knows? But they ain't showing themselves. And when you see when I saw the big red giant personnel craft, it was always far up north. Like Manitoulin Island, me and my friends saw it there. Blind River, I saw it there. Channel, I saw it one night. Well, 2 nights. Anyway, so you get it. Now I know the difference. And that's what it was all about. And in the same process, they were training me to use my seeds for feeling, which turned into communication with them. And I just repeat in my meditation, well, fuck, if they can do it, then I can do it. When I discover my seeds from them, which will be in the next video or later video, when I discover my seeds, because he's the one who brought my attention to them. And I'm going to put that one in there. There's 3 more videos I got to make with ETs and seeds. They taught me how to use my fucking seeds. I'm just putting down my experiences, so hopefully you can relate and you can use your goddamn seeds. And this is what it is. And man, it was not easy. They brought me to fucking death. They damn near killed. Maybe they didn't. But they brought me to the fucking brink. To the threshold of my own fucking death. And it was huge. It was scary. It was fucking... I thought I was in fucking hell. I thought I was going to die 100 times. That's other videos. Just to learn the goddamn seeds. And break my fucking brain. Get all that bullshit of what this world is about out of my fucking head. They had a tomahawk slamming me right in the fucking nut, man. Bam, motherfucker. You're gonna wake up or we're gonna fucking kill you. And that's really what they did. And guess what? They didn't do it on purpose. They didn't do it to be mean. I asked them to do it before I fucking came here on this fucking planet. Because I remembered it. So I trumped it through the fucking seats. Anyway. It was huge, man. That was a huge day. The guilt. Still. Man, that guilt. The guilt was overpowering. And that was something else. Anyway, I hope you liked that experience. I never made this video before. So it's a new one with the ETs. Anyway, later guys.